My brother, how do I sit down and begin to put into words what you mean to me? I have so many memories that I can turn to. I remember when we couldn't stand each other, the fighting, bickering, name-calling, telling on each other, all the stuff brothers and sisters do. I have those memories and I know that all happened, but it feels like it was so insignificant in comparison to the years that came after. I remember being in my room in the yellow house and listening to you cry so deeply from the sadness of being disappointed again. I remember thinking, even as such a little girl, that I wished I could take that pain away from you. I remember sitting beside you on the front steps waiting, feeling okay just knowing you were sitting with me. Whenever we were in a place where I felt unsure, nervous, or scared, having you with me was always a comfort. Even when we left everything we were familiar with and moved to the big city, it was okay because we were together. Nothing was as sweet as that powdered quick from Granny's root cellar, and there was nothing cooler than playing Atari with you. You were by my side as we walked to school, and you probably didn't always want me around you back then, but big brother, even back then, I always looked up to you, and I still do today. Through all the years, you've been my brother, my playmate, my friend, my boss, my father, my confidant, my counselor, and even at times, my pastor. You've been that place to me that was always grounded, even when my world never seemed to stand still. You stood by my side through sadness, fear, disappointment, anger, and heartbreak. Together, we've said goodbye to people who meant so much to us, and we've celebrated the births of new people we love. You've watched me turn into a grown-up and loved me even when I was unlovable. You've shared with me the laughter, the joy, the silliness in our lives. And just a look could send us into hysterics back then, and even now. We share so many memories and special experiences that only siblings have in common with each other. We share a birthday, too. I always thought it was so cool that we did. It was just another way we were connected, and I grew to enjoy it even more as we got older. I look at all these snapshots through the years, and there's so much emotion that wells up in me. You've changed so much over the years, but then again, you haven't changed at all. You've become such a great man of God, and to me, you are a rich man. But you always had that in your heart, and even through your own journey, when things weren't always the way they are now, through your own ups and downs, your heart always belonged to the Lord. You have blessed me with a beautiful sister-in-law. My sweet Melinda, there are so few words that can truly express all that you've been to me over the years. You have been my sister from day one. You've been my confidant, my partner in crime, my shoulder to cry on, and sometimes my secret keeper. There was never a time since I met you that I didn't feel like you loved me and accepted me, and even you loved me when I was unlovable. You have always been so uplifting, and you always have such beautiful words for me. Your heart and your actions always match your words. We have shared more craziness than I care to admit, and we have shared more laughs than I can ever begin to tell. You have been such a blessing to me, and I love you so much. Thank you for loving my precious brother the way you do. You have always been the other half that has made him whole all of these years, and you have kept him standing even when he had no strength of his own. You are a tremendous wife and friend, and a tremendous woman of God. You are both a blessing to anyone who comes into contact with you. PJ, you have been a blessing to me since the day I was born. Melinda, from the day I met you, I am grateful and thankful for you both. My brother, it has been a privilege and an honor to have shared our lives this far, and I pray we continue to share our lives for the time that we have left on this earth and beyond. You are so loved, more deeply than you'll ever know. These words are things that live in my heart for you, but they cannot nearly express all of what I feel. I hope that in our lives and in our relationship, you always know in your heart what you mean to me, without me having to say a word.